The Democratic-led House will vote today on two immigration bills that would provide a path to citizenship for Dreamers and immigrant farm workers. This is coming after Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas stopped short of calling the migrant surge a crisis while being grilled by lawmakers yesterday. However, border officials tell Fox News that Biden officials are wrong not to call this situation a crisis. Meanwhile, the Biden administration setting up two new emergency shelters to house the growing number of migrant minors. Joining me now, West Virginia Senator Shelley Moore Capito. Senator, good morning to you and nice to see you.
Good morning. Thank you. You
yourself are heading to the border tomorrow and just sent a letter signed by 40 Republican senators to the Government Accountability Office. And basically, it's concerning President Biden's freeze on the border wall funding, that construction suspension, the fact that we have that money earmarked and they just won't move forward with the project. Tell us about it.
Well, I think there's a question here of really the legality of what the president has done. We appropriated the money. It was signed into law of over $1 billion for more wall construction, replacement wall, and a wall system, which is a lot of the technology that goes along with the wall. And President Biden, on his first day, through executive order, stopped all construction. So then that resulted in what we see a big disruption in the wall and also gaps in the wall, and the replacement areas have not been replaced. So I don't think the president has the legal authority to stop what Congress has said we are going to spend our money on. And so we're asking the GAO to have an opinion on that. Legal opinion.
Yeah, you make a fantastic point there, and it definitely is something to look into. You know, we're showing pictures of where there are holes in the construction, and you think about a border wall that isn't going to be finished at a time when we do, whatever you want to say about it, if you don't want to acknowledge it's a crisis, there are many people out there that will acknowledge it's a crisis. You know, we made this point earlier that, legally immigrating and coming to this country is a pillar, right? It's something, part of the foundation of the country, but we also don't advocate breaking laws. And unfortunately, with the surge at the border, that's what's happening. How does the current administration, Senator, balance these two issues? How can they possibly defend this?
Well, I think it is indefensible, and I think it's an outrage what we're seeing with the children. We see more shelters. We see them in capacity like 200% and 300% over capacity. We see the president making mixed statements of, well, come, but don't come this week. We know that the traffickers that are bringing those children in very rough conditions up to our border because they know they will be accepted. We know that there's trafficking going on, both labor and sex trafficking of those children. I mean, it's just an all-around tragedy. It is a crisis. We're way over capacity. And you know, here's where I'm concerned as well. While our Border Patrol is trying to control this as best they can, what's happening to all the drug smuggling that's coming in? They're diverted away from that drug trafficking because they have so much surge of children, over 100,000 people across the border just the month of February. These numbers are staggering. And I see the administration with mixed messages. I'm looking forward to going down there tomorrow to see for myself.
And it's really interesting because I've been saying the actions of the administration speak louder than the words don't come. It's going to be difficult to get that messaging out there when people know if they come to the border, they'll be able to get through and get their way. I just want to switch gears for a moment and turn to President Biden's impending infrastructure bill, because the Democrats seemingly are looking to utilize a corporate tax hike to help pay for the package. And Senator, your take on this, what you're expecting with respect to this infrastructure package?
Well, I'm right in the center of the debate because I am the ranking member on EPW, which will do the surface transportation part of this. We've been working bipartisan so far. This is an area where we have great agreement and always have across party lines. The president pledged unity. He said he wants to work together. We need to have bipartisan solutions here, particularly on things that we agree on, roads and bridges and all of our broadband infrastructure. If they cram this into another big package and load it up with a bunch of tax hikes. No Republican's going to vote for that. And to me, it is a real signal that the Pledge of Unity is on false,
Right.
is ringing false here. And that's not really the motivation. The motivation is to move forward with the very liberal policies under which this president was elected.
Unity, bipartisanship, that's what he promised everybody. And yet here we are. Thank you so much, Senator Shelley Moore Capito. Great to see you this morning.
Thank you, Jackie. Bye-bye.